start recording this so because I like to have them on file and upload them and stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
But
We'll set up about personal stuff now.
yeah. So all the horrifying things that we just said will never be released to the world.
They were pretty horrifying.
So for this one, it's a lot more kind of loose. There is a general like story that I've got, but it's gonna just kind of unfold as you kind of just walk around and do whatever you want. So everyone take your character card and put it in your area. You may need to move your dice.
No. Please do.
Don't be difficult.
Telling us not to be difficult is not going to make us less.
I know it's not, but I'm gonna still say it.
How do I do this? I'm so sorry.
There you go. You're not blocked by anything, right? You can see everything?
I think so.
Okay, cool. And then we do have these roll cards to kind of spice things up a little bit. One is going to be the innocent, one is going to be the protagonist, and the other one's going to be the ultimate hope.
Ooh,
You get to pick.
Oh, you get to pick?
Yeah. This is a special event. You guys get to pick.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna come right out the gate and immediately say that A, Taylor Swift is great, and B, I'm unworthy of ultimate hope. Oh.
Oh, I really like Ultimate Hope.
Pick it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Ultimate Hope. I put it in my play area.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because this is about jockeys, to make Nagito the protagonist, clearly.
Very bad idea.
I kind of figured things would shake out like this.
I'm disappointed.
Where are you
There we
going?
go, there we go.
Get out of here.
I lost control of my card.
You just
And
wanted
where
us
it
to
was-
watch you dissolve.
Yeah. I took the protagonist card. It's Hajime Hinata.
Wow, what a would like to be a protagonist choice of you to make.
Oh, yeah.
Hajime Hinata. Obviously, I'll take the innocent. I also figured by looking at these cards, this is the natural order.
Yeah, I figured they
I
would
don't-
kind of lean towards that.
I don't remember where it's very funny.
Okay.
I like watching it go around.
Need to make
Like-
copies.
We're gonna be Jim.
Whoa.
There's two of us!
Whoa.
Come on,
There we
please
go.
relax. I forgot how to zoom out. Okay.
All right. So Nagito is in green. He's in green. Chiaki's in pink. And Hajime's in orange. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So start
We're in
20
plunder.
there. 20 there.
Mindful.
We might not need these so much today, but I like to set it up just in case. Also, I'm going to be trying a lot of voices today, so
Do it.
Ew.
just be prepared for that.
Very excited for
I'm
that.
also very excited.
I will have a tone. You'll know the tone. I
Mhm.
have a tone every time.
Okay, I think we're just about set up.
Hey, it's the voices.
Yeah.
So, this is, I know we were on this map before and I had a bunch of stuff set up, but it turned out to be too much stuff. So, I've scaled it back a bit. There's hidden stuff on the table where if you get close, you'll see what's going on and stuff can happen. Like, for example, you three are out on the beach. What are you doing out on the beach? This is collaborative.
Oh, I thought we were playing coconut volleyball.
Okay. We can, yeah. We came out to the beach to toss the coconut around.
Uh-huh.
That's
The
a
old
hope,
coconut.
a hopeful thing. So you all came out to the beach, and it's another, normal day here on Jabberwock Island that isn't actually Jabberwock Island. For this one, Chiaki is aware that she's the traitor, I guess you could say. So she's trying to goad everybody into doing, into getting better. So she will, if she wants to, she will have access to like computery things.
Got it.
So, and then Nagito and Hajime are just Nagito and Hajime. So you came out to the beach, and of course, that's how I'm gonna do reveals. It's Nekomaru and Akane, and they're sparring like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just take it from there. Whoops.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
Depending on the part of the storyline that we are, Komaida plays very differently.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this is at the point where, obviously Monami's here, so it's past, things getting goofed up. What would you prefer? Would you prefer, like, slimy Komaida, or...
It kind of depends on. I'm not sure where the story is going to go, so it just depends on how cooperative you want me to be.
Okay, so I will say that this is sort of a Komaida-centric story.
Oh.
And I'm wondering how much I should give away.
I can also run away and listen to you say something to just me, and then come back. If that's helpful.
Give me just a second to think about that one.
No worries.
You know what? Yeah, I will share a little tidbit with you, and you alone.
Okay, let me grab this phone and run up the stairs. And I want you to appreciate how I have to run. It's about, I think it was 28 steps. Okay, I'm up the stairs now.
It's just you? Okay.
Yeah, it's
So,
me.
one of the main plots here is that Nagito is starting to remember some things.
Ah,
And that's it.
that's pretty cool. All right, got
So
it.
Nagito is going to be like almost remembering things, and there's going to be like a lot of despair checks.
Oh heck yeah. Okay, cool. So we're definitely talking like pre-trial 5, but
Yeah, definitely. I can work with I can work with either.
no, pre definitely makes more sense.
Okay, so then at what happened that trial?
Trial 5?
That's
That's the Chiaki one.
okay, so it's before that. But then I guess after he
Yeah.
started acting slimy.
Mm-hmm. So he'll be slimy,
Okay.
but just a little slimy. I don't think
Okay.
he knows like that. He definitely doesn't know yet. I think he
No, he
wouldn't
doesn't know
cooperate
yet.
enough if he knew about Hajime.
No, he's going to start
Well, I'll do that.
remembering, or it's like the memory's trying to break in.
Oh heck yeah. Okay, that's perfect. I can definitely work with that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm running back down the stairs now.
Okay.
I'm back. You're making broccoli?
I'm eating broccoli.
Wow. Oh, you're eating it. Ew.
What else would you do with it?
You would make it hot first. It's all just cold broccoli in a bag.
Okay, that is a little weird.
Wow.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
That's kind of weird.
Cold broccoli in a bag.
Yeah, I'm
Cold
sorry.
broccoli I don't think you have to apologize.
Yeah, no, I very much agree with you.
I mean, carrots I can understand.
No, no.
God.
Not just broccoli out of the bag.
Broccoli out of the bag.
Steam it.
Fresh out the bag. Yeah, you gotta steam it. You gotta bake it. You gotta put it in some heat.
And crush it up.
No crunch. All right. Just did my lap for the day.
You look great.
Chiaki, no.
I don't know how that happened, but I just rocketed Chiaki.
Like in front of the storyline, beat Chiaki decided to spar with me. No, just kidding.
No fighting.
Oh my God.
That was so funny. I changed her expression and then she just became a javelin.
All right, so that's where we are. And
Right.
it's going to be kind of loosey-goosey today. I'm just going to wing it.
Sounds good to us. We're good at that.
Yeah. Hot broccoli.
Ugh. Broccoli.
I think the funniest thing about this is that, like, literally a week ago, Noldell was like, yeah, and then we can eat raw broccoli. And then you said, well, no, we should cook it. And now it's just come to fruition.
Alright. Sorry, we're ready to go whenever.
Yeah, I'm throwing it in your court.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? Guys, I'm getting a little tired of extreme beach coconut volleyball. I see some like really pretty, looks like pink trees, like maybe sakura trees, over in the bottom corner of the map. And I think I want to go check those out and look at them. It's really pretty.
You want to see what Nidai and Vladi are up to?
I mean, they're just fighting, right?
Okay, fine.
They are fighting.
I think if Hajime wants to fight, Hajime should fight.
I don't want to fight. I just want to, support my friends in their usual sparring.
You know what? Maybe you're right.
find the yellow.
I'm gonna go up here and talk to Nidai and say, "Hey, Nidai, who's winning?"
He looks back and he says, "Obviously, it's me." And then Akane
Hey,
butts in and says, "Yeah, right." And then
Hajime
punches,
just said he could beat both of you.
and then punches him,
Yeah.
and then he
So
goes into the
Chiaki
tree.
Chiaki also chimes in and says, "Yeah, Hajime said that he could beat both of you with his one hand tied behind his back."
Yeah, he did
I
say
didn't say
that.
I didn't say that at all.
What?
Hey, Hajime, don't you want to find out your talent? How will you find out if you don't challenge them?
You know, that's funny you say that. I don't think it's fighting. I don't think it's fighting.
Chiaki gets really excited and says, "Yeah, what if it's fighting?"
Well,
Look,
Akane is not dealing with that. Now she's ready to go.
Oh no.
And she goes, "Hey, Hank, I heard you were talking shit."
I don't know who Hank is. I'm Pinata, remember?
Oh,
No.
Hank is absolutely talking shit. But he was saying that he was much stronger than at least somebody named Owari, but probably 3 times as strong as that Nekomaru guy.
No. No.
That's what he was saying.
Wait, whose turn is it actually? I don't have an intern button.
We're not really taking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, got
I
it.
forgot about that.
Okay.
Understood. Turns. Automatic turns are on. Okay, is
Turns are on.
Chiaki's turn? And Chiaki used your turn to instigate a fight. So
Mhm.
now it pass it over to. Okay, it's Hajime's turn.
Well, perfect.
Owari's in your face, and Nekomaru's about to be in your face. So what do you do?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I defend myself because I have to reiterate that I did not say anything. I don't want any fighting. I just want to support my good pal Nidai and Omari in whatever fight they are. I think they're still tied, but I think Omari could kick Nidai's ass.
Uh-oh.
All right. Go ahead and roll to see if you convince her to not slug you.
Oh boy. 14.
That's a 14.
Oh.
Okay. And what did you say exactly?
I said, I don't want to. I was trying to support my friends, Nidai and Oladi, in their fight, and I think that Oladi is going to win and kick Nidai's ass.
Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, she buys that. And she's like, yeah, probably.
Weren't you winning?
I mean, I was, obviously. But then I got interrupted because I heard you were talking shit, but I guess you weren't.
Nope. Not at all.
And she goes, you hear
I'm
that?
crazy.
I'm
I
gonna
don't want you
kick
to
your
do that."
ass. Need I? And then they just go back to fighting.
Oh. Hinata breathes a sigh of relief. He turns to Komaeda and says, "Why did you say that?
Why did you?
Why did you tell them that I said anything?
I was just telling them what you said.
I didn't say anything.
I'm pretty sure you were saying it with your eyes, not because
I wasn't even looking at you.
you were looking at them, thinking about how you could destroy them if you wanted, right?
No.
How are you going to find your talent if you don't try to find hope with the other ultimates in the island? I'm just not convinced you're actually trying.
Rocky chimes in and says, Hinata, I think I have to agree with Nagito here. It really doesn't seem like you're opening yourself up to opportunities and making use of yourself.
I'm having a little trouble understanding Kayla.
Oh, sorry.
Chiaki just said that she agrees with Komaeda and that she thinks that Hinata is not opening himself up to opportunities when they present themselves.
I want to volunteer for opportunities, not be forcibly thrown into things like fights that I know I'm going to lose.
Hinata-kun, sometimes life doesn't let you plan out all of your opportunities.
I'm not doing it. Not this time. Maybe next time.
That's okay. Manami says, that's okay. And then pats him on the head.
Thanks, teacher.
Oh, good, that useless thing is back. Just in time for my turn.
I'm not useless.
Anyway, it felt
Are you
like
just
somebody
gonna
said
ignore me?
So, I'm really disappointed in Hinata-kun over here. I just really feel like he's not using this opportunity as a situation he can not only garner hope, which is very important, but also to inspire hope with another ultimate. You know? Hajime, I think you should fight Nekomaru. I want to pick up the coconut. And I want to throw it at Nekomaru.
Alright. So go ahead and roll that. You've got the coconut.
Heck yeah. Let's go ahead. The dice are here. $19.
Okay, wow. That's a critical success. So Nagito, with his spindly arms, grabs the coconut and hurls it at Nekomaru, who gets beamed right in the head.
Wow, Hajime, what a great throw!
No!
And Nekomaru is out. Totally.
Maybe you should call yourself the ultimate coconut thrower.
let me just roll my own dice
I didn't
there.
do that! I didn't do that!
Okay. Akane makes a perception check and sees that you just threw a coconut at Nekomura and knocked him out.
You being Hinata or you being Komaida?
Kamaida.
Okay.
And she sees that and she looks like she is pissed.
I don't mind. I go, hey Omari, did you see that? Hajime totally just beamed Nekomaru right in the
I
head.
didn't do anything!
I told you he was talking shit.
No! No!
Let's see what to do from this point. Actually, you know what? This is combat now.
Fuck! God damn it.
So Akane gets first attack because you pissed her off. Let's
No.
see.
I'll end my turn.
Well, yeah, it's because it's my turn. It's monster round.
Yeah,
Let's see. How did we do
it just is
this?
still on.
I have to remember how I did this. Okay. B4 damage D6.
Remember
And
when we
then
were playing
was it-
volleyball? I haven't.
Alright, pretty nice.
I need to get her card out.
God, it's a little-
Already, this has gone swimmingly. That's why I didn't put like. I just let you guys do whatever. This is fun. Okay. So she is gonna get in Nagito's face and be like, "What the fuck?" And she's gonna try to attack you. She's gonna try to push you back. All right, go ahead and make an opposing roll.
Komaida will accept any kind of punishment.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
deserved.
Then in that case, you do get pushed back. You get pushed back a couple tiles.
Oh no!
And then you take some damage.
Can I retort though?
As you fall backwards into the sand, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Komaida, as he falls backwards into the sand, he accepts it. He gets a little bit stretched up, and as he's rubbing the sand off of his mouth, because I'm pretty sure I just imagine him just completely facing the sand here. He kind of cackles up at her and he says, he's like, for an idiot, I'm surprised you didn't just believe me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Lida, what's wrong with you? You can't just say that!
Don't worry with the tails gets trolled face.
No.
Just controlled is so funny. Komaita's ignoring
Wow.
Hajime.
And then Owari is just like, what the hell is your problem?
My problem is that all of you are just so stupid.
I can't find the right sprites. And she says, yeah, well, we might be stupid, but you're a creep and a loser, and I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Go ahead, I won't stop you.
No, he won't.
That's all you're good for anyway.
But that's her piece. She's done.
I come over to Akane and I try to explain to her, Akane, Komaida and I were just trying to motivate Hajime to take more leadership and really, take responsibility for finding out his own talent instead of just waiting for life to present him with an opportunity. I'm sorry it ended up this way. I think Komaida-kun took it a little bit far, but please don't hold it against him.
And she says, I don't know what any of that has to do with Nekomaru getting beamed on the head with a coconut.
I try really hard to explain the circumstances and say that Komaeda just wanted to antagonize Nekomaru to fight Hajime so Hajime could, find his own inner strength. He didn't quite mean to completely knock out Nekomaru.
And she says, well, it was a dirty trick. Nekomaru wasn't looking. If he was looking, he wouldn't have gotten hit.
That's probably completely true.
And she says, I don't care about Hajime or Nagito. I just don't want Nekomaru getting hit with coconuts.
I'll make sure that the coconut throwing is kept to a minimum from now on. I'm sorry about that, Akane.
And then she goes back and starts fanning Nekomaru and trying to wake him up.
All right.
Actually, no, she starts dragging him. Yeah, she starts dragging him away because he's got a big bump on his head now and he's unconscious. So way to go. And she says, way to go, Nagito. Way to go. I hope you feel proud of yourself, you cheater. You dirty cheater.
He's not paying attention to anyone but Chiaki right now.
Yeah, well, she's yelling.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's the end of my turn. I diffuse the situation.
No, well, I mean, I guess.
Komaeda didn't get punched in the mouth.
He did.
Well, he got shoved, right?
Yeah, that's fair. You should have gotten punched in the mouth.
Hinata is gonna pick up the coconut that's next to him and threaten Komaeda with it.
Akane's watching
Oh no!
as you pick up the coconut.
Akane, I'm not gonna throw it at you or Nekomaru, don't worry. I just think that Komaeda shouldn't have a taste of his own medicine, and the punch that you threw at him was just not enough. Just not enough for him. You should watch this to see. God, you should watch this to see Komaeda get owned by the coconut and beamed in the head.
She's
I
too
promise
busy.
you, I'm
She's
gonna
too
do
busy
it.
dragging Nekomaru's huge body away.
No, I'm doing it. Komaeda is for Nekomaru. Gonna beat you in the head with the coconut.
Hajime, I don't care about you right now.
Not stopping.
You do all of these things just to please other people, and you do nothing for yourself. I'm not interested right now.
Well, Hajime rolled a 5, but unless Nagito is going to just... He's probably just going to accept it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. You make a limp-wristed throw and hit Nagito with the coconut.
It's a very sad throw. All of Hinata's power goes to the throw.
There. It bounces off him and lands in the sand. There. No, you're not dead. That's not...
Well,
And of course, Monami looks sad and she's crying and being like, "Don't fight.
No bully.
no bully.
No bully."
Maida just, he gets kind of hit with it. He doesn't really care. He does say, like, wow, Hajime, even you're an ultimate and you can't even throw a coconut at me. I knocked Nekomaru out with my coconut. Doesn't that make you feel like maybe you're not as good as everyone on this island?
I was just doing exactly what you said, with taking opportunities, and since you accidentally knocked out Nekomaru and I couldn't fight him, thank God, I don't think I would have won. We found out together that I don't have ultimate coconut throwing as my talent.
Yeah, but so far you've stuck at everything.
Thanks.
This is just like very funny. The way that all of our sprites are and just the setup of this whole map is just very telling. It's just so funny. I'm screenshotting it. Okay.
Man.
I'm gonna post it in the Discord.
This is going to end my turn. Hinata is angry but also embarrassed that his coconut bro didn't do anything.
Komida goes back to ignoring Hinata, and he looks at Chiaki and he says, "You did a really good job of understanding what was bothering Owari in that situation phenomenon. I find it really interesting the way that you latch on to others' behavior and you try to correct their behaviors into things that are positive. It's almost like you're intuitive in that way."
For like a split second, man, I want to retcon something really quick. Chiaki was pretending to be asleep this entire time, but she hears that, and
Okay.
like her eyes flash open a little bit, but then she pretends to keep sleeping.
You know, I think if you want to go explore those trees over there, I'd love to go with you. But
Oh.
don't you think if we take Hajime, it'll be a little bit like a kiddie party? It should just be you and I.
Damn.
I'm right here. I can still hear you.
Komida ignores me.
Chiaki looks over at the trees. Then she looks at Hinata and says, "Hinata, I'm going to go over to those trees. I need to go check something out. I think this is a good opportunity for you to make your own path and go do some stuff for yourself."
Hinata is looks at Chiaki with concern. And says, I want you to be. I don't know if we can trust Maida.
I'm having some trouble understanding you.
Oh, I said, Hinata is concerned and looks at Chiaki and says, I understand what you're doing, but I want you to be careful around Komida because we can't trust him.
Can Komida hear that?
Probably.
Chiaki just smiles and nods and then uses double movement to go towards the trees, which is 8, I think.
What's
Yeah.
your normal move?
4, so it's 8.
Yeah, it's double.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now it's Hinata's turn.
Hinata looks at Komida, knowing that he's not going to listen to him, but says, if you hurt her, you'll pay for it.
I'll hit you with a coconut.
Yeah. And he uses half his movement to block this way.
Hajime, before you go, don't you find it interesting that Nanami listened to me and she does want to go spend time alone with me? Don't you think that she's a little bit tired of how useless you are?
I mean, I don't think that's what she's doing.
It's just something you should think about.
I think she wants to befriend someone like you, and I'm disappointed to hear. But I'm gonna let her do what she wants, even if I don't trust you.
Funny how you think you have people.
I don't know what you're implying.
Nothing, right?
He's not gonna walk away half of the movement. He's gonna stay close by. Because he doesn't trust. He doesn't trust.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's close enough. You see Gundam, and Chucky sees that.
Oh no! Oh, White is really gonna piss off the video. I can just feel it. Alright. Well, White is gonna do what he said he would, and he's gonna go try to catch this guy. And he's going to use double his movement speed, but he's not going to go past it. 1. Bless you! Me? The neighbors. I've never heard any human life. Alright, 2. And he stands right next to me. I'm gonna end the movement turn. Kamida is going to help. He's going to look at Chiaki, and he just has this blank look about him today. But he says, "What is it you're trying to protect Hinata from?"
Again, there's like an almost imperceptible moment where her expression breaks, but then she says, "I'm sorry, I don't really know what you're talking about."
I think out of everyone on the island, you're the only one.
She says, "Komaida-kun, sometimes it's okay just to trust someone."
You say that, but I think you're the least trustworthy out of everyone here.
Well, then I'm just going to have to prove to you that I'm on your team.
Kamida follows that up with a laugh. He does his little disgusting Megumi Ogata laugh. And just says, "It's fine if you don't want to tell me what you know. It just means I'll have to make you."
Chiaki says, "I don't doubt that you're going to find out in time. But for now, it looks like Kazuryu and Peko are over there. Why don't we go say hi to them?"
You really trust somebody like me.
I like that I don't have to keep track of movement or anything. I can just move Manami wherever Chucky is.
I'm going to assume that Hinata did not hear any of that, but he did see Kamida laugh.
He's like, "Oh no."
Yeah. And rather than going to Gundam, he is going to walk close. And Chiaki, who is very concerned.
You're not going to talk to Gundam? Gundam and I would be very good. Yeah. We have too much.
Knowing that Kamida is not going to say anything back, or is pretty much ignoring him, because he has been before.
What was that?
Since Komaida hasn't been saying anything back to Hinata, Hinata's just gonna stand there and glare at him angrily, implying that he doesn't trust what Komaida is doing, even though he didn't hear what their conversation was.
Okay.
You know, it's my turn.
Oh. Komaida actually does notice that Hajime is lurking behind him. He turns to him and he says, Hajime, I thought it was, Nanami made it pretty clear that she didn't want you coming with us, and she wanted you to forge your own path. Can't you even do that?
I don't trust you. It's not that I don't trust her to make her own decisions either, but I don't like that I thought, the moment that I left you alone, you just laughed and had such a dark look in your eyes.
Komaida doesn't care anymore. He's gonna go talk to Kazudio and Tokyo. Alright. He stands next to Nanami. And he says, what exactly do you want to do with Peko and Kazudio here?
Well, it looks like they're staring at something in this lake. I just wanted to see what they were up to.
I thought you were curious about those trees over there.
I am, but I also want to.
What's that?
She says, I am curious about those trees, but I also want to check in on my friends and describe them.
It's almost like you check in on everyone, almost like in some kind of security system. I just feel very safely monitored. That's all, Nanami.
Chiaki ignores that last statement and approaches Peko and Kazuyu, and he asks them, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
All right. They see Chiaki approaching, and they kind of acknowledge her, and they say, "There's this weird pink thing in the lake, and we don't know what's going on with it. We went out here to fish, but now I don't know if we want to eat the fish in the lake with this weird pink thing." And Peko just stands there.
Got it. Is there any sort of like quiet way I can ask Monomi to like run diagnostics on that object or something?
Let's see.
I'm gonna read them.
Let's see. Well, you can ask Monomi what she thinks it is.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Monomi, what do you think that is?
And she looks at it, and she
Right.
rubs her head, and she says, "I don't know. It looks like a jelly. Maybe it's a jellyfish."
She asked, do you think it could sting us? And sting us, imagine that being in italic.
Well, she gets a nervous look on her face and says, maybe. Maybe we shouldn't touch it."
Got it. Okay, for now, I'm going to end my turn.
Hinata, who's been spending this entire time feeling bad about himself, even though he wants to keep an eye on what Kamida and Chiaki are doing, trust Peko and Kazuyu to look after her, especially now that she is a good distance away from Kamida. And he sort of nods to himself and decides to walk in the other direction, but very slowly.
I don't know. It looks like it might be a jellyfish. And then I asked if trying to. I guess about it. Do you think it's what? And when you go down, I don't know. Probably shouldn't touch it.
Got it.
What?
I was filling Andrea on the rest of my turn.
Oh, okay.
I do not know what that means. Oh, damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hulahoko, are you hearing us all okay?
Sometimes yes and sometimes no.
Got it.
I think, if you're doing, like, more important things, maybe just try to get closer to the phone.
Gotcha.
Or maybe
Okay.
pass the phone around as you do your turns.
Yeah, I think that'll be the way to do it.
Hinata is he trusts Peko and Kazuyu to protect Nanami now that she's a good distance away from Kamida rather than being like directly next to him. And so he decided to go the other way and is going to talk to Gundam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you've gotten closer now. You see that. And Gundam is kind of looking at it too and making thoughtful sounds and folding his arms.
Oh shit. We aren't close enough to run a perception check on it, are we?
On what?
On the green slime.
Yeah, you can see it. You can check it out.
Okay. I want to see what it is from my distance, and I also want to talk to Gundam about it. But I'm gonna first roll for perception.
Yeah.
19.
There's a 19. Wow, okay. Let's see. It's a green slime. It's got the little the mark of Monokuma on it. There's not much you can tell just by looking at it, except that there's something strange about it. I mean, it's a slime, obviously, but it's how to put it. It gives you a bad feeling.
Then I will ask Gundam. Hinata turns to Gundam and asks, "How long have you been looking at this thing? Has it moved?"
Let's see. Gundam looks back and he says, how would he say it? It has not budged 1 inch from my mighty aura.
Okay, so you've successfully scared it into not moving then, huh?
Of course.
Right. I'm glad I'm under your watchful protection, Gundam. I don't know what I would do without you.
The beast has been what's the word? Has been
Well.
It's not moving.
The
The beast has been petrified by my
standing-
steely gaze.
have you looked at, or have you done or attacked it at all, Gundam?
And he laughs and he says, "As if such lowly beasts are worthy of my time."
But you think it's fine to like stand here and stare at it then,
Yes.
right? Like, okay. Great.
Such low-level monsters are for the likes of you to clean up.
I'm glad you think so highly of me. Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't bring the coconut with me.
Funny. The coconut in the distance.
Hinata nods and says, okay, just for you, Gundam, I'm going to destroy the Monokuma slime, since I wouldn't want someone of your caliber to dirty his hands with so lowly a monster.
And he chuckles and he says, yes, do my bidding.
And I end my turn.
I would like to go back to when I was in the bathroom. And let's see. It sounds like Nanami was asking about the slime in the pool. If possible, I would like to kind of go back to that moment and have Kumaida, after her analysis, or her question from Nanami, his statement would be calling from behind Peko and Kazuyu to Nanami and saying, why are you asking that useless rabbit? It's not like she's been helping you this entire time anyway. You've been pretty much on your own, haven't you?
Nanami says, well, since she seems to be the thing that brought us here in the first place, I thought maybe she'd be familiar with the surroundings.
I'm gonna have Kumaida. So Kumaida's going to move over here. He's going to walk up to Kazuyu, right next to Nanami. And he's going to say, don't you think it's unusual that Nanami is the only one out of us that seems to trust Monomi and just giving us information, especially when Monomi hasn't been really helpful this entire time?
Let's see. Peko just stands there, and Fuyuhiko's like, well, yeah, she hasn't been that helpful. I guess it is a little weird that you're so chummy with that stupid thing.
Yeah, I hate that thing. I hate that thing a ton. It feels like that thing's just here to taunt us, don't you think?
And Monomi goes, I'm not here to make fun of anybody.
I think we should chuck it into the pool and let it swim with that jellyfish and then see what happens. What do you think so, Kazurio? We should just chuck it into the pool. I think we should do it. I think Peko should do it.
Fuyuhiko says, hey, whatever gets your rocks off, but leave me out of it.
We want to make sure that the pool water is fine, right? How will we know if we don't?
He looks at the water and he says, I mean, I guess if we want to use this pool again, we have to get it out.
Nanami says, do whatever you want. It's not like I'm invested in this rabbit thing.
Kumaida says to Peko, because it sounds like you were trying to fish in. Well, it seems like if we lost this resource, it could present a problem for the rest of the class, don't you think? We should probably get that thing out of the water.
Well, Peko just stands there, and Fuyuhiko is listening, and they kind of agree, and they say, yeah, I guess if we ever want to use this again, we have to get it out. So, Peko, could you try to get it out? And she looks at the...
Somebody of...
What's that?
Somebody of Peko's talent shouldn't have to go touch it, especially if Monomi thinks that we should stay away from it, right? So naturally, she should be the one to take care of it.
Yeah, you go get it. And then Monomi looks at it. And she starts crying, and she says, and she wades out into the pool. And tries to pick it up. and it bounces and knocks her back out.
Where did she go? Oh, she's so far.
Oh no.
God,
And she goes,
so
ow.
useless. She couldn't even take care of that jellyfish. I think she should be the one to destroy the jellyfish, don't you? I think we should put her back in the water.
Okay. Fuyiko goes, this is a waste of time. And then
I'm gonna end
Peko,
Midas Trick.
Peko starts wading out into the water.
Oh, there she goes.
Let's see, what does she do? She takes her sword out and slices it, and it splits into littler ones. Yeah.
This is
It splits into little pink slimes. And then this happens.
Whoa. Midas
Um,
sees that.
Kamaida's the only one that sees that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kamaida and Chaki see that. Nobody else
Wow.
does.
Kamida grabs at his head, and he shrinks down onto his knees, and he just starts laughing. And he doesn't say anything to anyone. But it's really obvious to Nanami that he did it.
Okay. Nagito's gonna have to take a despair check. Or a hope check.
Okay. Ironically, that the innocent card is Kamida's own, right? Rolled a 15.
Okay. Let's see. You guys can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, he resists, but he sees the image of Kotoko, and she's staring at Nagito. Among the little pink slimes.
He's just freaking out. I'm grabbing his head still. He's drooling a little bit now.
Alright. And Fuyiko's like, what the hell is his problem?
Look. All right. Chiaki. Oh man, what's a good one?
What are you looking for?
Whoa, I got shrunk. That one is fine. Okay, Chiaki takes Komaida by the shoulders and says, I know you don't trust me. I know you know that there's more going on behind the scenes than what you can see right now. But I need you to understand that whatever you're feeling right now, that's someone different. That is someone in the past. That is not you. You are a strong person. You're stronger than this. You can overcome this.
Midas doesn't acknowledge the argument, but continues to laugh. Look at anything but Kotoko.
Oh man. um, Chiaki tries to approach Kotoko. And she calls out and says, "Can you hear me?"
Let's see. Pecco's slashing away at the little ones. And Fuyuhiko's watching Chiaki, and he's like, I don't think that thing speaks English or Japanese or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You can't fix your problems by just talking to them all the time. I don't think monsters follow your stupid everybody gets along rules. But
Yeah.
Kotoko, the image of Kotoko, kind of turns over to Chiaki and looks at her.
Chiaki steps on the jelly that's right in front of her to try and destroy it.
All right, it's floating around in the water, but I mean you can kick it and it splatters. It's
Okay.
fine. And then the image of Kotoko disappears.
All right. Yeah. That's it for now.
Mine is angry. Okay. There you go. It says, "What are you doing?"
Chiaki says, she speaks very slowly and with like great enunciation, just getting rid of the jellyfish so we can use the pool again.
Wanda doesn't care. He responds, "Why did you get rid of her?" Why won't you tell any of us what's going on?
Chiaki says, Chiaki just says, we had to get rid of it in order to keep going.
And Monami
Right,
says,
so
now
don't
we
call her
can
an it."
use the pool.
Don't call her an it. Why did you get rid of her? This is very
Man. Chiaki just looks straight into Komaida's eyes and says, she's gone, you know she's gone. This wasn't real.
Damn. Okay, that actually gets. He just starts powering again and pulling at his hair.
And
All right.
by
Scene
this time,
change.
Chekoyama's come back, and Fuyuhiko's like, why the fuck is he getting so broken up over a jellyfish?
All right. Meanwhile, Hinata is going to start attacking the green jelly, who he knows is just the green jelly. But before he does that, he screams to Gundam, Gundam, in your ultimate power and wisdom, I beg of you, please buff my stats with your powers. So I can have the best attacks and luck when I attack this thing.
And he says, of course, very well. I shall enchant you with the power of pandemonium. And he makes arm motions, and his cape billows, and his hamsters pop out. And
Oh, I'm dead.
he says, "It is done."
Me and Gundam are the same thing.
Yeah. Hinata nods at Gundam and says thanks. In the name of the 4 Devas of Destruction,
There you go.
I will be eliminating this threat.
Yeah, look at Yami's son beat up.
Looks so cute. Hinata stares at the slime. What does Hinata want to do? God, yeah, sure. He's gonna pick it up and try to tear it in half with his brute strength.
Okay. He goes to pick it up, and he notices that it burns.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
let's see.
Oh
Go
shit! I
ahead
take some damage, huh?
Yeah, make a roll to see if you drop it quick or not.
Oh, okay. So with the 14.
14. Okay. So you notice that it doesn't feel good in your hands pretty quick, but you're still going to take a little bit of damage.
Okay. I rolled the 6.
Okay. Well, I roll the damage.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you take a little bit.
Um.
And Gundam says,
That's not too bad.
"Pathetic."
It's like Gundam, what happened to your protection?
I didn't expect you to do something stupid.
Hinata just laughs at himself.
Blame not my blessings. It is you who are inadequate.
Yeah, sure. It's the blessings that absolutely totally exist also. Hinata
Yes.
then decides to kick the slime. This is great.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you make another roll. Go ahead.
Hell yeah. On left 2!
It's always not that having a stupid side quest.
Okay.
Bad side quest.
He was going to get burned off.
All right. So, even with your +3, because you're the protagonist,
Yeah.
you still whiff. It's not even moving, and you whiff it.
I fucking puked it. Ah! Did I fall on my face?
You fall on your butt.
Oh no!
You don't take any damage, but you feel really stupid.
Hinata can't even look at Gundam. He just stares at the slime and says nothing. Actually, he turns around to Gundam and hear it. I don't want to hear it. I know.
Right, well, Komite is just going to straight up dash away from this scenario over here. He's going to use double his movement speed to just run in the opposite direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. 5. And then 2, 3.
If you want to just go here, you can.
Go run here.
Yeah.
Right here?
I'll let you do that.
Okay, cool. He just takes off running, and he's just running straight down this pathway right here. And he's really distressed. He looks really, really distressed. He's still, he's really sweaty. He looks really clammy. His eyes are got those dispersed swirls going on. And he doesn't say anything as he approaches them. He's just dashing towards Hinata. Mel is away at the moment, so she doesn't know this is happening, so Hinata can't react right this second. But I hear some thumps upstairs. I think she's coming back down. No, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Welcome back.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry. Did you see?
I did.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, right now, Slohoka let Kumaida dash a little bit farther than he would have been able to, so he's approaching Gundam and right now. And that's the end of his turn. He's just like bloody, he's disgusting. He looks a bit like he's despairing, but he's not. There's clearly something going on. Now it's Nanami.
Nanami, internally very, very upset and extremely worried about what Komaida is going to go find now that she knows that Kotoko appeared. Smiles at Kazuryu and Peko and says, well, you know Komaida, I'm going to go make sure he doesn't do anything weird. And then runs off after him.
Fuyuhiko goes, yeah, good luck with that.
God. Alright. Hinata, feeling extremely competent and extremely confident in himself.
Oh no, I forgot.
Well, okay, so here's the other thing. The thing is not attacking us, so Hinata doesn't feel like... No, his pride is hurt. His pride is hurt. A fucking slime that's not attacking him is owning his ass. So he even though he sees Togami in the distance.
Togami?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
He squares his legs and is deciding to kick this slime once more. Oh, but Togami's a lot closer, so before he does that, he yells out, "Hello!" Togami.
Is that it?
Hello! Togami, can you help me destroy the slime? Gundam refuses to help because he thinks it's a lowly monster.
Togami looks at Hajime with a judging look in his eyes. And he says, of course, that's why I approached in the first place. I saw that pathetic display and I figured you needed some instruction.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. It was kind of bad, but you didn't need to call it that pathetic. I tried really hard, you know.
Effort is not the only thing that you need in this case.
Okay, Togami.
You need my instruction.
Tell me what I need. Okay, how would the high and mighty Togami defeat this lowly green slime?
The same way I deal with all of my enemies. By crushing them firmly underneath my boot.
Hell yeah. Do you want to try or should I?
I can't do everything for you. You need to do this yourself.
Here I go. Here I go. Hinata lifts his leg and looks at Togami for reassurance about the height that his shoe is going to drop down.
He's looking and he's saying yes. He gives you a nod saying yes, that's good. That's proper form.
I've learned from the best. Thank you, Togami. And Hinata takes a deep breath and steps. It's still bad! It was almost a 2, but it's still bad! Oh my god! What is it?
Okay,
but it's a 10.
you get 7, plus 3 from the protagonist, and then plus another 3 because Togami instructed you.
Oh, thank god.
Wow.
So...
Proper form.
You are able to defeat this final boss of a monster. You squish it. And it splits like the other one did. And then there's a weird feeling as this happens.
Oh.
And Nagito gets a bad feeling.
Oh no. So Hinata can't see her, but he can't move into her space and attack, right?
He could. Like she's
Eh.
not really
So she's like
there.
transparent.
She's like
Okay,
transparent.
so she's like transparent. Okay.
Or tell you what, she just moves if that's the case.
Okay. I can't move again, but Hinata turns to Togami with a smile on his face, and he nods and says, "Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you."
And he says, "Of course, that's the entire purpose behind my being your leader."
And then Hinata ends his turn, but is fully prepared to stomp the next one's next round.
Great. Komaeda comes tearing through. And he sees Monica. And he just watched Hinata. Well, he doesn't really care about Togami so much, but he just saw Hinata stomp on this despair slime ball. And he saw Monica pop out of it, and he immediately. Did she just move to his side? Is she next to him now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. He points at Hinata and he says, "Don't step on those, or I'll kill you."
What? What?
He said, "I'll fucking kill you, Hajime. Don't step on them."
What happened? What is going on?
He looks at Monica and he says, don't worry. He won't be bothering you. I'll make sure of it. I promise. I won't fail you this time."
Hinata says, "Who are you talking to?"
Komaeda's ignoring him in that instance. He's just like, "Hajime, just don't step on those. I'm
Okay.
serious."
Go ahead and make another hope check, Nagito.
Okay. Two.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's a
God.
crit fail. So you are going to take some hope damage. Ooh.
Might only use his movement speed here, and I think I ended my turn on accident. But he does say, "Hinata, if you try to step on those one more time, I'm going to have to fight you."
Oh my god. Hinata's really not sure what to say to Komaeda.
All right. Chiaki picks up Monomi
Oh no.
and is running. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she screams at Hinata. "Hinata, squish all of them!" And she throws Monomi at Komaeda.
Oh my god.
All right. That is a throw check for Chiaki. Strength check, actually.
Alright. 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, that is enough. So, Monomi goes flying through the air and hits Nagito and knocks him over.
All right. That's it.
That's the end of the turn. Oh no. Hinata. Is Komaida knocked out?
No.
Okay.
No, he's just on the ground.
Okay. Hinata looks at he looks at Komaida and he looks at the slimes. And he looks at Togami. And that's very funny. You don't have talent to knock down. Hinata looks at the slimes and looks at Komaida and looks at Chiaki in the distance, who looks very sad. Jesus decides to step on one slime, just that one, just to gauge Komaida's reaction.
I told you not to step on them.
Okay, he does it, and Togami mutters under his breath, "This is absolutely ridiculous," and he does a giant body slam.
Oh,
It takes out these two.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hinata is grateful, but also scared about what Komaida's going to do, because the last promise to him was to kill him if he got rid of the other slimes. So he looks to Komaida for his reaction. And I guess ends my turn.
Komaida steps over to Hinata and starts choking him.
No!
Okay,
What do you want? I didn't.
that there's an opposing check.
Yep. I told you not to.
I didn't kill all of them.
I know. But
Oh, fuck me. I rolled a 9, and with my 3 bonus, it's only a 12.
I also rolled a 9.
Alright, the opposing check. Nagito makes a grab for Hajime's neck, but Hajime ducks it.
Can I push Komaida into Togami?
It's not your turn.
Oh, it's not. You're right.
Yeah, you tried to choke him and it failed.
Yeah, so Komaida fails, and then he just said, I failed again. It's all happening all over again. And I'm never going to be able to do it. I'm never going to be able to destroy her. And then I end my turn.
Gundam walks over and says, "Someone stop his cursed yowling."
I love them.
Maki comes over. And he smiles at Komaida, and then just open palms slaps him across the face. She says, "Is this the best your hope can do? Is this as strong as hope is for you?"
Komaida just smiles back at her, and he says, "Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Sorry, there's a cat. That's not what happened. Okay. Komaida just smiles at her. And he says, oh gosh, there's so many routes we can go here. He says, "Oh, no, this is only the beginning, Nanami. Let me see, this isn't true hope yet. I'm going to show all of you what real hope is. None of you know what it is yet. Isn't that right, Hajime? You know nothing about what hope can bring. All you do is do what everybody tells you to do, and you never think on your own. So I'm going to show all of you what hope can do."
Hinata looks really nervous and asks, "Is that a threat? What are you promising?"
I said I'm promising hope. If you still don't know what that is, I don't know what I can help with. But I'm going to show it to you. Don't worry. I'll do it this time.
Oh my god. And then there would be like a really good cliffhanger credit start rolling. Damn. This is really good. Alright, I end my turn.
God, okay. Hinata.
Hinata doesn't know what to do because Nagito just tried to choke him out.
Yeah, he really just doesn't know what to do. He wants to be as far away from Komaida as possible, I think. But
Monami comes up and says, "They're there."
thanks, Monami. I knew I could count on you. Hinata decides to walk in the other direction towards the, I think, dorms. Since he doesn't really feel like getting lost in the maze. Or wait, can you read the sign? What does the sign say? There's a sign.
Let's say it says. Well, this was a recycled piece from something else, but
Oh, if it doesn't matter, then he does not have to read the sign.
Well, I mean, no, I can do it. It says, "Welcome to." Oh, give me a second. It says, "Please enjoy this fun hedge maze, but please be respectful to nature."
Aw. Hinata, though he wants to be alone, does not want to be alone in nature, so he's running in the opposite direction. At full speed.
Yeah, I'll let you just run here if you want.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on top of the sign!
Right here.
Oh, all the way over there, I see.
Yeah.
And he awkwardly waves to Mawani and the prone Nidai, who is still there. Mawani was here. Uh-oh. And ends his turn.
Kamaida's not entirely done with Hajime. He's going to look at Chiaki and he's going to say, don't you have other students to worry about? I'm going to figure out what's going on, and there's nothing you can do that will stop me. Unless you want to kill me. You're more than welcome to try doing that. And then he's going to seek off after Hinata. A rocket punch. I'm just going to use his full move speed here. I think I skipped step here. I'm just going to say it's 2 more. And he's gonna end his turn.
Chiaki's a little downtrodden. Really sad. She asked Monomi, what's that building that's in front of us?
Let's see. I wonder if there's a way I can do this. Let's see, hidden. So Monami looks at Chiaki and is a little bit confused and saying it's well, it's that place. You know?
You know?
It's
Um,
the special place.
Chiaki gets it, but wants to pretend like she doesn't, so she doesn't like get questions from Gundam or
Yeah,
the
Monami
impersonator.
kind of whispers that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I think Chiaki needs to think for a while, so she's actually going to enter the maze.
Okay.
Right. All right. Hajime Hinata.
Hinata, seeing Komaida looming in the distance, decides to run over to his good pal Mahiru, even though, oh god, and he says hello. Oops, he needs to be a little bit happier. He looks nervous, but he is smiling. He's smiling a little bit more than he was earlier, just so he doesn't worry the girls that are there. He waves hello to Mahiru and Sayonji, and asks what they're doing.
Let's see. Mahiru kind of smiles and nods at Hajime, and she says, "We found this weird jelly thing, and I'm taking pictures of it. It doesn't seem to mind."
Oh, is it a good model?
It's... Well, no, not really. Unless you want to model jelly. And then Sayonji
It looks kind of nice.
Sayonji says, "It looks like a dessert."
Ew, like a gummy?
Yeah, like a gummy. Now you getting it.
You haven't tried eating it, right? Hinata asks, looking concerned.
And she says, "I don't eat things that are just on the floor. I'm not stupid like you, Hajime."
Everyone is insulting me. I get it. Hinata says a little defensively. And then he explains, I was only asking because there is another one in front of the hedge maze, and I burned my hands on it. And I want you guys to be careful.
And Mahiru looks a little confused because, and she says, "Well, that's weird because this one, I picked it up and put it in front of these flowers for the picture."
Oh. Huh. Hinata looks, oh god, thoughtful. But... Oh, and reaches out to touch the slime. Curiously. He's gonna give it a little poke.
And it jiggles like a slime does.
And doesn't do anything.
And Mahiru takes another picture.
This is very cute. Hinata, happy to hear that the slime that he's seen here actually hasn't hurt anyone. Doesn't feel the need to attack it. And it's and ends his turn. He's just enjoying the company of Mahiru and Sayonji.
Gonna keep running.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a bit to get there. Hold on.
You know, if you want to go somewhere, I'll just let you go.
I'm just coming to defend the slime over here. I'm gonna have Kumaida run right here, and I want him to pick it up and try to take it away from them.
Okay. Well, you can move there and you can pick it up. You've got it.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me just hang on. sticky. Toggles.
Get owned.
Toggles sticky. Okay. Now you're sticky. So
Sticky.
yeah. So now you should be able to pick it up.
Yay. Okay. Kamida picks up the red slime pretty defensively. And he looks at the others and he's like, so what, Hajime? Are you gonna destroy this one too, just for fun?
Hinata says, oh yeah, he laughs. Okay. Hinata holds up his hands and says, no, of course not. Mahito just told me that this slime is actually really friendly. The last slime, when I touched it, burned my hand. And I don't feel like we should be attacking things that don't hurt us.
That's stupid. Kamida is a bit frustrated because he's noticing that that the slime has to be broken up so that he can see the Warriors of Hope again. So he actually throws the slime on the ground.
All right. Where are you throwing it?
Right in between everyone.
Okay. So it splits up again. Scale it. And then who should appear but
Boy. Kamida bows. He says, hold on. Kamida doesn't really seem to pay attention to anybody but whoever just showed up in his head, probably, since they can't see it. And he just says, you need to show them that you're the fighter and that you can do it. And I'll assist you in any way I can, but I might mess up just a little bit. And yeah, he understands.
All right. So Chiaki is collecting her thoughts, walking through this maze.
does she want to talk to Monami?
Yeah, she says to Monomi, do you have any idea who could have invaded the Neo World program?
Let's see. She thinks, and she thinks, and she thinks, like Winnie the Pooh. And and she says, I don't think this is an invader. I think that maybe this is just a flaw in the program, and maybe he's remembering something.
Chiaki realizes that the fact of there not being an invader, that this is just what's going on inside of Komida, makes this the toughest possible battle to win. She asked Monomi, Monomi, is there anything useful in this maze that I can find? Can you do a scan of this area and, I don't know, see if there are any of those jellies in here?
Let's see. Monami thinks really hard, and since she is part of the program, she gives Chucky a thumbs up and says, okay, I can reveal the hedge maze for you. And then she does it. And she says,
All right.
Does that help?
Chiaki smiles and pats Monomi on the head.
and says, "That was really helpful. Thank you." All right, and then she goes. Oh wait, mine.
You could just go wherever.
Okay, cool. All right, well,
Do it. Maybe in a more
over
serious
here
campaign,
now.
I'd worry about movement spaces or whatever, but yeah. So you
All right,
see
that's-
Ibuki, and she's with a kind of brown jelly, and kind of looking at it and looking confused.
All right, I asked Ibuki, hey, how did you get here, and what is this thing you're looking at?
And Ibuki says, "Oh, hey, Chiaki. I came in here to the hedge maze because I felt like getting lost, and then I got lost. But then I found this thing, and I don't know what it is, but I tried petting it on the head, and it just kind of bumped into me and knocked me over."
Interesting. All right, I end my turn, and we'll catch back up with them later.
Meanwhile.
Well, in hell.
Yeah.
Gone.
In hell with Masaru. Hinata screams at Komaida, and is grateful that the slime pieces didn't, when they broke up, didn't hit anyone. But he asked Komaida what the hell is wrong with him. Someone could have gotten hurt.
My answer, someone did get hurt. Just switched these earlier for fun when I asked you not. And now we're over here. And now you're upset that I'm switching these bellies. But I'm going to say it for the last time. Don't be stupid.
Hinata is confused because obviously he can't see what Komaida is talking about, and he just says, "They're just jellies. Who got hurt last time?"
Komaida says, "You killed her and you know it. So, if you kill him now, I'm going to really make sure you die this time, husband."
Hinata looks scared because he doesn't like the idea that he hurt somebody. Even more than he doesn't like the idea that he actually killed someone, and he has to emphasize again to Komaida, who was she? Don't you think Hogami is the one to blame for the final kill?
Komaida ignores him and he says, I promise I'll make I'll do my best to make a milkshake after this. Just if you could just show him how good of a fighter you are, and I'll try not to make a mistake this time. I'll try to make the flavor you like and everything.
Milkshakes?
Yeah,
Milkshakes?
Milkshake.
Akane overhears this and says, "Hell yeah, I'll show you how good a fighter I am if I get a milkshake."
Oh no.
So
Komaida
she walks over and steps on this one.
No.
Oh no. Hinata looks very nervous. Very nervous. Looking back and forth between Owari and Komaida, prepared to defend her if he needs to.
Okay, all hell's about to break loose because first of all, Sayanji's pissed, and she screams at Nagito that Mahiru was taking a picture of that and you ruined it. So she is gonna, what's she gonna do? She's gonna step on this one and say, "This is what I think of your precious jelly thing." And then Mahiru's just gonna act annoyed and be like, "You shouldn't really be screaming like that."
Kamida visibly winces when he sees the belly squish.
Could you get closer to the phone?
Oh yeah, sorry. Kamida visibly winces when he sees those jellies get squished. It's not his turn, so he can't really do anything.
I will end my turn if I don't. You know, I'm not gonna do anything, and it just.
Okay. Kamida wants to pick up the jelly, the last one.
Okay.
So he's gonna pick. He's gonna pick up the. Oh my god. Okay. He's gonna pick up the jelly, and he's going to start. Can he back away?
Yeah.
About 5. He's going to back away about 5 movement spaces with the jelly. And he's going to yell back at them, "I won't let you kill Masaru."
Sayanji says, "What the fuck?" And I mean, nobody sees what's going on, but the Masaru kind of follows Nagito, and he says, "Make me a milkshake."
I'm trying to make you a milkshake. I don't have any ingredients right now.
Where's my
I can make them if I
milkshake?
get them. I'm gonna try. I don't. What? Your favorite
You're
is
so stupid.
Oh yeah, I know. Favorite is vanilla milkshake.
Yeah. No, chocolate, actually.
No, I can make you a vanilla milkshake.
Chocolate's for heroes.
Okay, then I'll make you a vanilla chocolate strawberry swirl, just like
Yeah. Yeah. Woo!
Kamida's happy. He's smiling now. And his turn is over.
All right, back in the hedge maze, Chiaki gets a really excited look and looks at Ibuki, and she says, "Ibuki, can I tell you a secret?"
Ibuki says, "Hell yeah, I love secrets, especially ones that I know."
Chiaki says, "I'm on a super top secret mission to destroy these little slime orbs. They're actually enemies who are sent here to absorb our creativity. So if we don't get rid of them, you won't be able to play music anymore."
Wow. Ibuki buys it completely and looks absolutely shocked and says, "Holy wow, that is bad. That's like the worst possible
Chiaki feels
thing that could happen
extremely
to me."
terrible. Chiaki would feel bad inside if she wasn't a computer program.
You mean they're gonna absorb our talent and then use it to play basketball?
They're going to absorb our talents and use it to do super high school level accounting, the most boring thing possible.
Oh my god. Why would anyone want to do that? That's like the
Chiaki
worst
says, "I don't know."
possible thing you could do.
She says, "Okay, Ibuki, will you join me on this mission? Will you help me to destroy this one in front of us?"
Absolutely. Ibuki's
All right.
Fired up.
Awesome. All right, Chiaki says, "I think we can do some real damage if we both drop kick it at the same time."
You go first.
Okay, so Chiaki does a drop kick on the slime.
And then Ibuki does a sort of, she kind of falls on it,
Uh-huh.
but it gets obliterated. But because you did it together, it only splits in half.
Ooh, cool. Chiaki looks at Ibuki and she says, "All right, we've almost done it. it's weaker now. We just need to take on these two separate ones, and we'll release the absorbed talents back into the world.
All right. Ibuki
And-
is so fired up that she, what does she do? She does a butt stomp on this one. And she says, "Take that, absorb that talent, and use it for accounting." Actually, wait, don't do that. Do the opposite of that.
Chiaki is simultaneously very proud of Ibuki and also just feels terrible about manipulating people. But I guess that's all the actions I can take for now. So I
For
will
now.
end my turn. Oh, interesting. He showed up with you.
Oh, no.
Hinata starts inching closer to Kamida very slowly. With his hands out.
By
Because
the
he
way-
watched Kamida.
As this is happening, the door flies open,
Oh,
and this
Oh.
one comes bouncing out.
oh shit. Oh shit. Hinata was going to talk to Komaida. But now he's really concerned about these jellies because he watched Komaida have a very intense conversation with himself that was both self-deprecating, and now he looks very happy and excited about something, and he just feels very uncomfortable. So he walks towards the blue jelly. I guess he can't see Mikan.
No, he can kind of. She's kind of simpering and sounding upset.
Oh no. And he, before attacking it, he yells to Mikan, says, "Mikan, are you okay? You look really upset. Did this thing attack you?"
She kind of peeks her head out the doorway and says, "No, it just appeared in here and it started bouncing around when it saw me, and now it I don't know where it's going, but it doesn't seem to like me."
Oh.
Which is par for the course. Nobody really likes me.
Oh, that's not true, Mikan. I like you. I don't think you should care about what some slime thinks about you. Here's what I think about this slime. And Hinata steps on the slime. He just steps on it. He steps on it as hard as he can.
Okay. Okay, it gets obliterated. And then, oh, surprise.
There he is. And Hinata. Oh God, can I attack one more
Yeah, I'll let you.
or no? Okay. Hinata attacks the closest one by stepping on it.
Okay. By the way, you need to take a hope check, Nagito.
Alright. Let me go ahead and roll. Uh, 16.
Okay. So that one was for Jotaro, who appeared out of nowhere and started looking at you, and started polishing a chisel that he had in his hand. And then you're going to need to take another one for Nagisa, who just showed up and is staring at you with judgmental eyes.
Love them. Oop, oop. Dang it, 18.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to say you failed that one anyway.
Hell yeah.
Because this is a
I'm just
lot.
feeling so-
This
is
is
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah, Humaida is pretty distressed. He doesn't really know what to do. He's acting very happy though. His eyes are swirling. He's doing his demeanor is completely changed. He's acting very subservient, very more fragile than normal. He doesn't have his usual sass. And he greets them and he does say Jotaro, I was just telling Masaru I was going to make him a milkshake. And I can make you one too. Oh, and Nagisa, you're here too. I can also I can try to do that for you too. But you know, I might mess it up. He looks around and he realizes that there's not any other jellies that he can see specifically for Jotaro, but he does notice that Hajime is up to something. He says, just one moment. I'll make you a milkshake in just a moment. And he walks this way, and he sees Hajime stomping on Nagisa's jellies, and he looks angry again. And he shoves him out of the way and tries to grab. So probably, I want to shove him out of the way and try to grab this jelly, just protect it.
Are you holding onto the other one too?
Yeah. Can I hold both?
You can hold two.
Cool.
So that's gonna be an opposing roll against Hajime.
Okay. So I'll roll on Hajime.
Nope. I lost my dice.
Oh, I got 15.
It was almost an 8.
So
It's 13.
Is it 15 versus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus 13 with the reboost.
Okay. So then, what is it Nagito's trying to do?
He wants to push Hinata out of the way and pick up the blue jelly.
Okay.
To carry it under his other
So he kind of pushes him out of the way and moves here to get blue and red.
The jelly dad.
God.
And so he picks up the jellies and he says, Hajime, what are you doing? I just asked you not to kill anyone. And I turn around for a minute and you immediately start stomping on children. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hinata, still confused at what Maida means by children, says, in his defense, that this slime burst out of the door and the rocket punch, and scared Mikon. And he also says that he didn't like Kumaida's reaction to the red slime, and doesn't understand who Kumaida's talking to, and he's getting very worried.
Kumaida seems to not really absorb that, and he looks at the only thing he did absorb though was the word rocket punch, and he says, "Oh, we're a rocket punch. I can find milkshake ingredients here. Excuse me, Hajime."
Milkshake. Why do you keep talking about milkshake?
Oh, then he actually doesn't drop the slime, but then he moves past him to walk into. Yay! So now he moves past Hajime into the rocket punch, ignores Mikon. Yeah. And he just says, gosh, milkshake ingredients. Well, that knife could be a milkshake ingredient, and that key could be a milkshake ingredient, and looks like that lamp over there could be a milkshake ingredient. Yeah, this stuff all looks like milkshake ingredients to me. And then he's gonna end his turn as he's shot.
All right. Chiaki stomps on the last brown jelly.
Okay, it gets crushed. And Ibuki is like, hell yeah, we did it. Now our talent won't be absorbed and used for accounting.
Chiaki says, she feigns being relieved and says, Ibuki, thank you so much for helping me with this. But now I think you should stay here and practice your music just to make sure that your talent hasn't gotten rusty while it was being absorbed.
And she looks shocked, and she's like, you're right. Maybe it absorbed some of my talent through my butt when I butt stomped it.
Chiaki says, that's very astute of you. Now I've got to go run and make sure everyone else is okay. I'll see you later.
Bye.
And Chiaki's gonna run over here, and she's gonna go into the dorms her next term. Because
Okay.
she doesn't see all the mayhem that's going on over there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Hinata steps on the last jelly, or the second to last jelly, because Hinata or Komaida's holding the other one, with intent to keep walking into the rocket punch, because all he hears is knife will make a good milkshake ingredient. And he's very concerned about that.
There's no toilet paper.
There's a secret one.
Oh. And Hinata lightly push Mikon out of the way a little bit. Oh god!
You know what? Do you want that to happen?
Do I want that to happen where everyone kind of fucks around?
Yeah.
Yes, let's just say he ran in there very concerned about.
Okay,
the
you
sound of knives.
ran into Mikon, who is also, already clumsy enough. So she falls. Everybody falls and is scattered all over the place. Jotaro disappears, by the way. And he goes, yeah, I figured.
Oh.
So, the
I would
blue
like to
jelly's
find
over on the
the left.
table. The red jelly's here.
Ah.
And Masaru's yelling at Nagito, like, you're so stupid and clumsy.
Might agree. He says, "Oh, I know. I'll do my best. I just need to pick you back up and keep making that milkshake. It's all Hajime's fault. Anyway, he's so annoying and he just keeps getting in the way."
Nagisa looks at Nagito and he's like, all adults are so stupid and they always blame each other.
Might agree. He says, yeah, it's true. All of the warriors of hope are perfect as they are, and that's why the hope of the world is up to you, right?
I don't
Save the
know
world,
why
everything
Monica
is-
keeps you around.
I don't know why either. He walks over here and he picks up Masaru's jelly. And can he step on Hikon as he walks past?
Absolutely, but if you step on Mikon, you're gonna have to make a roll to see if you trip on her boobs or something.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Step on Mikon. There we go. Here comes a roll. 10.
Okay. You don't trip over Mikon's boobs. So you just kind of step on her torso.
Okay. I step on
And she
Mikon's
goes,
torso and I pick up Nagisu's jelly.
Oops.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
thank you.
I love these things.
They're so cute.
They're very
And there we go. And Komaida points at Hinata and he says, "Don't get in my way anymore. Just leave me alone. Can't you see that I'm busy?"
Hinata stands up after tripping and tells Komaida, I know you're up to something, and I just want to make sure everyone's safe.
What does it matter to you? You keep killing my friends. Why should I think that you care about anyone's safety? You idiot. Keep this dropping the jelly. But Humaida can let's see, what's in this room that Humaida can use for milkshake ingredients?
Well, there's a key, a knife, and an energy drink. And also a hope shard for some reason.
Got it. If Humaida looks at the two warriors of hope he has left, he looks at the colors of the jellies and he's like, you know, I'm not seeing chocolate or vanilla or strawberry or pistachio like Masaru asked, because he really loves pistachio. So I guess the knife will have to do.
No.
And maybe that red potion. He likes red, I think. But I think I'm out of movement, so I'm just gonna have him end the turn.
How did Humaida react when one of the hope warriors disappeared?
He should have been more upset, but it was just Taro.
Okay. Alright. Chiaki goes into the dorms.
And Sonya's there.
Yay.
She says, "Hello, Chiaki.
How
How are
Chiaki
you this
says, "Hi,
fine
Sonia."
day?"
Chiaki says, "Oh, it's a great day. Having a
It's
good
like a
one."
bad day at work.
Oh no, it is.
She asked Sonia, Sonia, have you noticed anything off about the dorms today? Any intruders? Anything that looks a little bit out of place?
She says, no, not in particular. I thought there might have been someone outside of my window, but it turns out it was just a tree branch rubbing up against the glass in the wind. And it was all in my imagination. I'm sure that's an allegory for something."
Lovely.
Chiaki says, "Okay, great. I think I'm going to go help myself to a little bit of a snack." And she says goodbye to Sonia, walks over into the kitchen, and immediately looks inside this cauldron.
Let's see. What's in the cauldron? What's in the cauldron? Can you tell I hadn't planned on anything being in there? Let's see. What can be there? You know what? It's milkshakes.
It's milk.
It's milkshake?
Yeah. Terra was making dessert.
Alright, Chiaki takes 2 milkshakes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. She gets some cups from the kitchen and gets 2 things of milkshakes.
Alright.
The knife is
I
haunted,
really-
apparently.
Haunted knife, alright.
It's just a
Chiaki thinks to
glitch,
herself,
don't worry.
I better get out of here. I don't want to clip through a knife. So she ends her turn for now.
Alright. Oh, I need to back up to chaos. To literal chaos. Hinata yells at Komaida again, asking why he wants why he needs to make milkshakes so badly. And why he's not getting any ingredients that actually make sense.
Mikan kind of speaks up and says, "If you want a milkshake, maybe Tara can make you a milkshake."
It's fine. I said I'd make the milkshakes, and I'm the only one who knows what they like, so I don't really trust it to any other grimy adults. I'm already a grimy adult. Even then, I'm just gonna mess it up. But I appreciate it coming from someone of your stature.
Hinata. Oh, did Komaida out loud decide what he was gonna buy?
He's still musing.
He's still musing. Okay. Hinata decides to take the energy drink and pocket it.
What are you doing?
I'm taking this.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm taking this because I want it.
You don't want it. You just want to stop me from making milkshakes.
No, I decided I also want a milkshake, and
you just asked me why I was making milkshakes. You clearly didn't want to make a milkshake until you heard me talking about it. You're such a stupid adult, Hinata.
What are you talking? We aren't even. What are you saying? I'm taking this energy drink. It's pretty much the only edible thing in this room. And I don't know what else you would add to a real milkshake.
Nagisa looks around and he says, "Are you just going to let an adult take our milkshake ingredients? What kind of servant are you? You know what we do to adults, right?"
Yeah, I know what I should do. I can do that. I can do that for you.
You can do what? Hinata asked. Still not comfortable with whoever Tomaida is talking to and making decisions for in favor of. Oh god.
Hajime, I really suggest you put that drink down.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I can't do anything right now because it's not my turn.
Hinata prepares for a fight, and stands defensively.
Komaida sets the two slimes down on the table behind him as they are, and then he runs and grabs his combat knife.
Hang on. There we go. Alright, so Nagito's got the combat knife.
He only moved 2 steps, so he's going to move a 3rd step to get between Hajime and the Warriors of Hope in his mind. And he holds the knife out to him, and he says, "Give me the potion, Hajime, and I won't have to do this."
This is so fucked up. Hinata just screams at Komaida, just furious, and says, "A milkshake is not." Ooh. My computer turned off. Sorry. A milkshake is not worth killing someone over. Weren't you just being upset at me for allegedly killing someone too?
Hinata's not doing what I say. I don't know what to do. He's talking to Nagisa.
Okay, well, Nagisa on top of the table, like a little imp, says, "Well, if an adult doesn't do what they're told, then what do you think you should do?"
I should,
Masaru says, "You kill him! You kill him! That's what you do to adults that don't do what they're told."
Komaida puts his finger to his mouth like it's like a completely new concept to him, even though he was just yelling about killing him a minute ago. He's like, "Oh, I should kill him? Is that what I should do? I thought that maybe what? I should, I wonder if he knows how to swim."
What?
I can kill him. That makes more sense. Good thing I have you guys around to tell me how to do stuff. I'm just so useless, you know?
Yeah.
He laughed at me, yeah. Don't worry. I'll make that milkshake. Maybe I can make it out of Hinata.
Ah!
Would that taste good? I feel like it would taste pretty crummy. And Komaida stabs at him.
Oh my god. Hinata is he can't move. We can't. What is he gonna do? Hinata press duck.
That's
and
opposing.
run away.
So I'm gonna roll. 17.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I have a 5, a raw 5, and an 8 with my plus 3 bonus.
Jesus.
Well, Komaida goes straight for the chest here.
Right for where?
Jesus.
For the chest.
Okay. Let's see. That is an attack with a combat knife.
I told you. I warned you.
Alright. Nagito cuts Nagito cuts Hajime across the chest, slashes him, and some pink blood starts dripping out. Mikan freaks the fuck out.
Yeah.
No, that's not freaked out. I guess that's freaked out enough. And she starts running away.
Hinata screaming.
And
like,
then-
Mikan, the only person who could possibly save me in this situation, has left the building. Kumaina has attacked me.
Why is he able to scream this much?
Well, Akane runs in because she keeps hearing the word milkshake and she wants a milkshake. But she sees this and is like, "What the hell, Tony?" What the hell are you doing with that knife?
Hinata won't give me the strength to make the milkshake, so I had to stab him because that's what Nagisa said to do.
Alright, she's had enough
won't
of
let
this
me-
shit. She does a bum rush for Nagito. Go ahead and make an opposing.
Lord. 12.
Alright. She barely misses. You just barely dodge out of the way, and Akane winds up behind him. And she's like, "What the hell? Put the knife down."
All I want is that energy drink, and yeah, all I want is that energy drink. So if you just hand it over and leave me alone like I asked. But Nagisa did say I should kill him, so I guess that would be opposing orders. I guess I have to kill him now.
Okay, there's... attention is being attracted here. Are you gonna... is that the end of your turn?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me not move again.
We're gonna make it fine.
All right.
Nanami, I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
move wherever you
speaking of-
want.
Awesome. All right. Chiaki leaves the dorms and then notices everyone gathered around the entrance to the convenience store, and so she starts running. She makes it in. She sees what's going on, and because she is an omnipotent program, she looks at the Warriors of Hope, pulls out milkshakes, and says, since your other servant has failed you, I have I brought 2 milkshakes for you.
What do you think you're doing? You can't give them those milkshakes. Those aren't suitable milkshakes. Those are the Warriors of Hope. It's stupid adult.
Let's see, what did they do? Well, they do want milkshakes. And they are Nagito's memories, but since they're Nagito's memories, they would of course treat Nagito like shit. So, they start crowding around Chiaki. and demanding that she give them the milkshakes.
Oh man.
Masaru says, hand them over. And Nagisa says,
Chiaki-
if you do as we say, then maybe we'll be lenient with you.
Chiaki sets the milkshakes down on the ground, and runs over to the table and just open palm smacks down on the red jelly.
Do you want to do both?
Might have taken first of all.
You could do both if you wanted.
Both?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to do that, and I think Komaida's opposing.
Guys, can Kamida try to prevent this at all, or no?
Komaida's close enough to try to prevent. I'll tell you what, if you go for one, Komaida won't be able to. If you go for both, then Komaida will be able to.
I'm going for both, baby.
Okay.
Right.
Opposing.
11.
Right now. 19.
Damn!
Who had the 19?
Kamida.
Okay. So that is a critical success. So how does Komaida stop Chiaki?
He has a knife. So he slashes the knife towards his hand to prevent her from destroying his mind.
Okay, so Nagito slashes at Chiaki's hand, and it hits.
Damn, this is so good.
All right. So a little bit of blood is spurting out of Chiaki's hand. Poor Chiaki's hand.
Komida yells, "Ugh, you're gonna get blood in the milkshakes."
All right.
Jesus. Hinata, in a panic, seeing all this happen, bum rushes Komida and wants to push him into the table with intent for him to squish the slimes himself.
Okay. I guess Komaida wants to stop this.
Yeah, Komida holds his knife out. So Hajime is trying to rush at him. Just holds it out.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you should probably do another hope check, Komaida.
Very true. I stabbed two friends. So I'll do a hook check first. That's a 2.
Oh my god.
A 2 on a hope check?
2 on a hope check.
Okay. 2 on a hope check. Du-du.
Okay, hope is at. Hope is very low.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Komida holds the knife out, like. So how is Hinata rushing at him?
What's the best way of this not? I think
Is it elbows out? Is it shoulders out?
Like a football tackle.
Yeah.
I was imagining football tackle.
Okay, like a football tackle,
Yeah.
so like shoulders
Yeah.
out, kind of. Okay. Komida would hold his knife out, just really standard. He's not very skilled, but he does just hold it out like he's trying to impale him. So I'll roll for that. Ooh, 18. Go ahead, God.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that a crit then?
Who got what?
Hinata got an 18 plus 3 for his bonus, so he got a 20.
It's not a crit unless it's natural.
Okay.
Got it. Komida got, I think, 8 did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hajime rushes Nagito. Nagito misses, and Hajime is able to move past.
Does that mean Komida actually falls into the jelly?
What was Hajime trying to do?
Hajime was trying to push Komaida backwards into the jellies and have Komaida smash them.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that's what happens. So
Okay.
Cool.
he falls onto the table and squishes the jellies,
Oh no. Yeah.
and then the visions go away.
Jeez. Kawaida sinks to the floor and he's laughing. He's coated in his friend's blood at this point. He's holding this knife and he's just laughing and he's like, I can't do anything right, really. I really can't do anything. They're right about me. I couldn't even kill these adults for them. I've let all of them die all over again. Same thing. It's just the same thing all over again. He's holding up the knife to himself now. He's like, this is what you wanted, isn't it, Tsunami?
Okay, I guess I'm ending my turn so Komaida can have a move. Because I can't do anything.
Oh, God.
I scream at Komaida like, Komaida, what are you doing? This is not what we want to happen to you. I don't know who you were talking to, but we just wanted to make sure everyone was safe, and you were stabbing us!
Kamaida's thinking about it. He's holding the knife up, but he also, there's a part of him, just a very small sliver of hope. I would say about four points of hope left in him. To think that there is a chance that there's something else on this island that can help him out, that can bring the warriors back, since they showed up and he doesn't know why. He ignores Hinata, but he looks at Anami. He says, well, now that I know they're here. I know they're here. I can find them again. And this time I'll defeat her and I'll defeat you too. I just need stronger hope than what I have now, and I just need everybody else to feel stronger hope too. He's just freaking out. He doesn't know what to do. But he does rush out. He doesn't want to have to hear them talk about whatever. After the words of hope just died in front of him again. I'm gonna rush past everyone. He doesn't really know where to go, but for now, can you run into this barn?
Run into where?
This barn behind Mikon?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna run into this barn for a moment. He has the knife still. But he wants to run in here to see what's going on. He can't get past the door because I'm not grateful. But he doesn't want to burst through the door here. And then he'll end his turn.
Okay.
Alright, Yaki goes up to Monami. Doesn't really care that anyone else is in earshot and just asks, is there anything in the barn that could bring those visions back to Komoda?
Let's see. Monami's thinking, and she says, there's nothing in the barn, but I feel like there's another place they could be.
Chiaki then asks, is the door open?
I can open the door.
Alright, Chiaki says, then that's where you have to go. She looks at Hinata and says, now it's time for you to come with me.
Hinata looks upset and stares at Nanami and says, "Are you ever going to tell me what's going on?"
Chiaki says it's almost time for you to find out.
You guys are bleeding live. Are they going to take any bleeding damage?
No. I mean, well, they'll take bleeding damage until they talk to Mikan.
Okay. Chiaki says, I feel like some sort of omnipotent voice is guiding me to get these wounds looked at since I had forgotten about them beforehand. So she walks over to Mikan and says, I know you're freaking out right now, but do you think you could patch me up?
Okay, surprisingly, she is really calm when it comes to patching people up. So she patches Chiaki up, and she's got bandages on her hands now.
All right, fantastic. And that's the end of my turn.
Oh, God. Hinata, following... Jesus. Hinata, following Chiaki's lead, goes to Mikan as well.
Yeah, Chiaki,
I guess we should...
Hajime got it in the chest, so he's going to take 2 on the way over. And
That's
then
good.
Chiaki
That's
took
fine.
1.
I think he deserves that, if not a little bit more for even when he tackled Komaida. He tackled. He just fucking got him. And he says, "Oh, Mikan, please, I would appreciate it if you patched me up. There's some stuff we still have to do, but I can't be bleeding anymore."
Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm setting something up and it's going all funny. Actually,
no.
That might work. That might work, actually. So, Mikan, of course, patches Hajime up, and now he's got bandages across his chest. But they're not bleeding anymore.
Thanks, Mikan. Oh god. Hinata turns to Chiaki and says, "Should we find Komaida before we go? What if he decides to hurt himself again?"
I'm just worried that if we go, he's gonna rush past us and go to. Well, I guess he can't get in there without knowing. I don't know.
I can't quite hear you.
Chiaki says, yes, I think that's a good idea. Hinata.
Hinata turns to the others around him and asks if they have seen Komaida and which direction he's gone in.
Okay, Sayanji says he ran into the farm like a freak.
She said Komaida ran into the farm like a freak. And Hinata thanks her and starts to go into the barn. Oh, lit. I opened the door. Oh, I'm hitting myself with it. And then Hinata is just opens the barn door and looks at Komaida. And ends his turn. And Komaida's getting water in real life. Don't close the door. I'm back. Spilled water all over. Okay.
Alright, hello, I've returned. Let's see. Komaida's really frustrated because he's been looking around the barn this whole time and screaming like, "No, there's nothing. There's nothing here. There's really nothing." And he sees Hinata bust in through the door. And he holds his knife up. And he doesn't look manic when he's holding it up. He looks really calm and really practiced. His eyes are really intense, and he's just like, "What are you doing here?" I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Hinata just shakes his head and says, I just want to talk. I want to make sure you don't hurt yourself again. Or try to. Nothing about what Nanami and I want we're talking about, what we're doing with the thing with the slime has anything. We don't want you to go away.
Komeda doesn't really care about that. He just says, all I want you to do is stay out of my way. Why are you trying to destroy the Warriors of Hope? What's in it for you? Who are you working for? Are you working for her too?
I don't know what you're talking about, but just know that the only people I care about are our classmates. And everyone's safety is my highest priority. When Nanami gets here, she might be able to explain more, but I think she has the answers you're looking for, and you're not going to find anything hard.
Komeda already knows he's not going to find anything in this barn, but Hinata just pisses him off, so he wants to shove past Hinata and through the entire group of students outside, and he wants to continue searching the island. He has no interest in working with Nanami, though. So, would Hinata try to stop Komeda from leaving?
Yes, he will.
Okay. If he tries to stop Komeda, then Komeda will stop and he'll smile at him and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Hajime, did you want me to work together with you? Is that what you wanted?"
Yes. I mean, I wanted to work together with you, but I also just want to make sure you're doing okay.
Okay, fine. I'm working together with you then.
That was really easy.
Okay, great. I'll go with you then.
Okay. Hinata is really concerned about how easy it was to get Komeda to agree with him, but doesn't mention anything.
Okay, well, lead the way, Hajime.
I'm going. Here I'm going.
That's great. Let's go together. And Komeda's just following Hinata now, like nothing. And he has the knife in his shirt. He's hidden it away.
All right.
He says, "Oh, and
We'll
by the
just
way,
say that you've got it.
Okay. He says, "Oh, and there's no point in bringing that knife, so I left it in the barn. Sorry about that." And
Chiaki looks at Komeda and sort of tentatively asks, Komeda, are you okay?
oh, yeah, everything's great. I'm working with Hajime now. He's convinced me, and now he's convinced me that the site of hope is always the way to go. And of course, I naturally, I love hope, so I'm working together with both he and you for the rest of the day. It's all very hopeful.
Chiaki doesn't know what to think about this. She knows that something's wrong, but she knows that nothing she can say is going.
Okay, so you're fast traveling to the door. By the way, if you're talking, I can't hear you. I can't hear anybody. Hello?
Yay!
Hello! Sorry about that.
Not sure what happened.
I think my phone's just dying. I think it's facing forced obsolescence.
Oh,
Well, welcome back.
yes.
Can
So what did I
Can you hear us
miss?
better?
Yes, I
Nothing.
can.
Awesome. Okay, great. Yay. All right. Let's Oh, got it. All right. Neat. All right.
Okay,
Hey, Kayla.
so the only thing that you missed was me asking Monomi to open the door.
Oh, okay. Does anybody else want to say something?
No, Komaida right now is just working together with Hinata and Nanami. He's very obviously lying.
Yeah.
And everyone knows it. And he just is being kind of a shithead right now. Hinata just seems confused.
Hinata's very confused, but also determined to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Not laughing, not laughing, not laughing.
Let me get something here.
How do I rotate my boy?
How do you rotate your boy?
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. So, Monomi waves her weird little stubby hands around, and the door opens, and everyone can see inside of it.
Wow. I'm so excited. I'm so curious about what's inside this.
Ah. Boy.
And
Alright.
everyone can see this.
The second Komaida sees it, he's been saying these archaic names this whole time. As he's been talking to the warriors. So he says the names. He's like, Kotoko, Masaru, and Jotaro, and Nagisa, and Monica. You're all back. Yay, Hajime didn't kill you. I knew he couldn't do it.
Let's see.
Jesus.
Monica smiles and says, "Of course, nobody can kill the Warriors of Hope, especially not stupid adults that don't even have talents."
Komaeda really likes that. He laughs really hard.
Hinata looks down, because there's really nothing to say to that, other than he's just waiting to see what's happened. He doesn't understand who they are, but he does understand that this is who Komaeda had been talking to, even though he couldn't see them. And he's a little bit disturbed. He decides to enter the room, but stays back as far as possible so he doesn't get attacked.
Whoa! Who said you could go in there? The Warriors of Hope didn't say they could go in there, you filthy idiot.
Hinata looks back at Komaeda and says, I didn't think I had to ask permission to enter a room. Who are they anyway?
Komaeda doesn't answer. He's just like, Monica, I'm so sorry. I just brought them here because I needed to know where you were. So I'll take care of them for you, okay?
And how are you going to do that?
Well, I brought a knife. A knife.
Okay. Kotoko says, "Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea to bring a knife." And then Jotaro says, "You can do a lot of things with a knife."
Hinata's getting creeped out by all the children being very excited about knives and attacking him specifically.
You can carve a lot of things with a knife.
I don't like this. Hinata doesn't move and stays right here, but he does move closer to Chiaki.
Anyway, yeah, I brought this knife, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go on inside here, and really sorry about the milkshakes earlier, Nagisa and Masaru, and I'm gonna right my wrongs right now. Don't worry, right, Hajime?
It really depends on what you mean by righting your wrongs. I really hope it doesn't mean killing me.
He takes a few steps forward and he bows to Monica, and he says that he says, awaiting your orders. I would hate to dirty up your space.
Okay. All the warriors crowd around him, and they start punching and kicking him and spitting on him and telling him how worthless he is and how he is only useful as a servant, and making childish demands of him and trying to draw on his face. So that is a big ol' hope check.
Oh boy, Komaeda's about to just drop into despair.
You might be. Alright. Roll. 17.
Alright. You just barely make that check.
Wow. Komaeda's actually having a great time. He's laughing. He looks more childlike when he's with them. He has his finger to his mouth, and he's just having a grand old time. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about before. I'm really just the worst. I really deserve this, don't I? Haha." He's just being gross and awkward. He kind of forgot that Nanami and Hinata were in the room, and he's gonna end his turn.
Chiaki walks into the room and looking past Komaeda and all the Warriors of Hope to the giant alter ego panel on the wall, just says the word status report.
Okay. Let's see. Alter ego thinks, and it processes and says that. What do they say? Memory suppression is at 12%. Memory recovery is imminent.
Whoa.
I found some bags and I've been playing with them.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Well, that was just brought a water texture over.
I didn't mean to.
If you want something to play with, I could give you something to play with.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I only wanted to see because I always see the interactable stuff. So I clicked on Junko's toy chest and accidentally brought this out. And then I just put it in the throne, and then I saw the other thing, and anyway, it's going away.
I was wondering why that Junko thing was flying around back there. Jeez.
Sorry. Anyway.
Like he's 5 years old. I'm gonna go eat some peanut butter.
Okay. Chiaki talks again to Alter Ego saying, visual system anomalies prior had physical, like, in-world flags attached to them. Is that true here as well? And she's, like, referring to the slimes, basically.
Right, being physical.
Right.
Let's see. Alter Ego processes and says, mental anomalies do not have physical flags. However, mental anomalies can be made physical. Processing physical modulation switchover science technology. And they work to make the Warriors of Hope physical. Actually, no, I'm going to retcon that. I'm going to say that they've manifested entirely at this point. So, yes, they do have physical flags.
Alright, so they're completely physical beings now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, one last question for Alter Ego. Do you have access to player character Nagito Komaida's inventory?
Damn.
They scan and say yes.
Can you set combat knife from 1 to 0?
Okay, combat knife equals true currently. Setting combat knife equal to false.
Chiaki says Chiaki looks up to Alter Ego and says, one last thing, Alter Ego. Thank you. Good job.
Alter Ego smiles and says, and they laugh and say, what do they say? They say, thank you.
Alright. Are those pillars movable?
No, those are voting stands.
Oh, got it. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, this is so good.
Very fucking good.
Oh my god.
I'm alive.
This is amazing.
I mean, Chiaki can do a lot because she's in the program.
Right. Oh man, I just need a turn to think. Sorry.
That's okay. That is a lot. So you spent that turn talking to the Alter Ego program.
Yeah.
God, what will Hinata do? Hinata decides to walk closer to the Warriors of Hope standing next to Komaida.
Ew, I didn't say you could stand next to me.
And he, who did he not talk to? He talks to Masaru in front of him and says, what? Oh wait, no. Yeah, what do you guys have against adults anyway? I guess he directed it all the Warriors of Hope, but because he's standing in front of Masaru, he kind of expects him to answer.
Alright, if you're asking Masaru directly, Masaru waves his little sword around, and he says, because demons are all ugly and smelly, and they all hate little kids, and they do horrible things to them. And what we're doing is we're spreading justice by taking care of the demons before they hurt anyone else.
Are the demons us?
Let's see. Kotoko pipes up and she says, yeah, duh. All adults are
why?
Demons.
But I'm not a demon. Adults have done bad things to me too.
Shut up, demon.
Why aren't you a demon then?
I am a demon. But
He's a subservient demon. He knows his place.
I'm such a useless demon. I don't pose a threat anyway.
I'm not here to... I don't want to be threatening. I don't want to threaten anyone.
Demons never do.
Is there any way I can help?
Yeah, you could die. It would save us a lot of trouble.
Yay!
Things that don't involve dying.
Let's see. Well, you could kill other demons. That would also save them a lot of trouble. But don't kill me just yet. I mean, I guess you could, but it wouldn't really do anything. You could kill Nanami.
Yeah, I'd rather not do that, though you guys look excited about it.
Yeah, I think killing Nanami might be a good idea, actually.
I don't think I can do that to my friend. I don't want to do that to any of my friends, including you, Komaida.
See? So you are a demon.
What?
Yeah,
Because
he
you care about
is.
other demons.
If he wasn't, he would agree with us.
Yeah. Sorry, Hinata, but you are a demon and you do have to die.
Monica pipes up and looks at Nagito and she says, are you still our servant?
Naturally.
Are you sure? Because you ran away. You ran away when we needed you. But now you're saying you're with us again, so which is it?
I know I failed you last time, but Kamai just starts grabbing at his hair and he starts panicking. He says, I'm just useless. It's not because I know you needed me, but I just didn't think I would be of any help at that time. But I'm here now, and even though I'm useless, I know I won't be able to do anything, but I won't let it end like last time, because I'm still your servant, right?
All right. Nagisa stands up on the pillar and he says, if that's true, then kill him. Kill the demon.
Kamida reaches in his coat and he tries to find the knife, but he can't find it. He starts panicking. He says, I hid the knife in my jacket. It's in here. I can't find it. He starts kind of laughing nervously. He starts sweating. He's like, oh, did I really mess that one up? Oh, jeez. He just starts laughing and searching himself for the knife.
All right. The kids are all making demands of him. Masaru still wants his milkshake. Jotaro is picking his nose through his mask. Nagisa is staring at Nagito and shrugging dismissively. And Kotoko also wants a milkshake and is, just kind of hitting Hajime's leg with her little paws. You're taking straight up hope damage.
Hinata or Komaeda.
Komaeda. Unless you
Did
want
I
to try to
roll?
resist. Do you want to try to resist?
There's not really a reason to.
Okay.
There we are.
Oh no.
Are you in despair?
Oh no.
So, yeah. The Warriors of Hope have infected Nagito. Nagito remembers everything. It's just like the old days.
Any ounce of Komaeda that was the Komaeda they knew seems to be completely gone, and he calms down while looking for the knife, and he bows to Monica and he says, "It seems I've misplaced the knife. Useless as usual, but I'll still kill them, and I'll prove that I'm still your servant, even though I'm undeserving of forgiveness."
How are you going to do that without a weapon?
Hajime doesn't look too tough. I'm pretty sure I could take him. He's even more worthless than me. He doesn't even have a talent. At least not at least not yet. Not that he knows.
Alright, well, I'll leave it up to you.
Alright, well, Komaeda grabs, he reaches for Hinata, and he tries to shove his head onto the ground.
Oh god.
By just grabbing him by the neck and, trying to shove his head into the floor.
Alright.
Alright, that's an
Gonna
opposing.
tell- Yeah.
Got a 16.
Oh. I got a 2.
Oh! A 2?
Oh yeah, guess
Okay,
what? Hinata's on the ground being choked out by Nagito.
God.
Let's see how much damage is that. There we go.
Oh.
Yep.
Not that way. That's not what I want.
Whoa.
Komaeda says to the kids, "If you want to kick at him a little bit, I'm sure it'd make him scream."
Oh god.
Actually, Monica's eyes light up and she says, "Oh, that's a good idea." So, this is officially combat now. All the kids gather around Hajime and start. They make little flailing motions with their stubby little arms,
Oh damn.
and they're all just kind of beating him up.
No. Can I kick back? Can I do anything?
You're being choked out. Sorry.
Oh no.
So they're
I
just
have
pounding
no-
on him.
Oh no. Tsunami, help.
Oh man.
I know. Can I? Can I offer a little tidbit of a statement here that might give you some ideas?
Uh-huh.
Komaeda leans down and he whispers very, very quietly while the kids are kicking at Hinata. So probably only Hinata can hear, but I'm sure if Nanami uses some kind of Nanami hack, she can also hear this.
Uh-huh.
But he whispers to Hinata, "You can stop this if you just come back out, Izuru."
And,
Anyway, my turn's over, so it's Nanami.
Nanami looks sadly at Hinata and says very quietly, "I'm sorry." And then looks at Alter Ego and says, "Alter Ego, summon non-player character Monokuma in state game mode classroom trial."
What?
Alter Ego looks at Chiaki and says, "Could you say that one more time? Because that sounds like a dangerous order."
Nanami says, in state game mode classroom trial, summon non-player character Monokuma.
Okay. And then, as an aside, what exactly are you trying to do?
So I'm trying to use a classroom trial to bring out fucking Yuzuru Kamakura.
Why?
We don't need to go from bring out Yuzuru Kamakura. That's fine.
All right. How are you trying to use a class trial?
Yeah, I'm curious.
So I wanted to. I didn't really think about how this would work in terms of game mechanics, but like, I wanted to have a situation in which I used Komaita's left hand as evidence, since his left hand is different.
Evidence for what?
All right. Well, I'm just gonna do this. The Monokuma appears because Alter Ego, I guess let them in, and they say hello. You called for me, and I appeared.
Not
And
this
then
fair again.
I'll just let you take that wherever you were wanting to go with that.
Okay. So like the idea I had was like Komaita's left hand isn't her left hand anymore, and that would be like evidence that you're a different Komaita than you were before, and you have like the ability to move on from that.
But this is just a simulation. That's the only reason why.
Man.
Okay, well, I'll let you communicate that if you can pull it off.
Damn. Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't, you just summoned a Monokuma. He starts picking on Monami anyway.
No worries, I'm over here. Monokuma's here.
We are fucked.
Hajime's getting choked. I'm fine.
I don't even get joked. Hajime has like 5 HP.
Yeah,
If,
no, I'm just happy.
If the Kamakura comes, hopefully before then.
Okay, I didn't have any runway of like forethought for this, so can I retcon this just to like try and verbally get Izuru out of?
Yeah, we can do
Hajime.
that. Yeah, that just didn't happen. So go ahead, Nanami.
Hooray!
I liked the attempt though. It was cool.
No, I wish I had like thought more about it.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah. Okay, so Chiaki still does look very sadly at Hinata and looks at, she says, "I'm sorry" again, looks at Alter Ego, and then says, set memory suppression for player character Hinata to 0%.
Whoa.
Let's see. Alter Ego looks at Chiaki and says, memory suppression is recommended to be at 70% or higher. Do you still want to continue? Yes or no?
Chiaki says continue.
Alright. So the world shifts around. Let me get this ready.
Hell yeah.
I like that lanky, lame Kamida and a bunch of kids are beating up Hinata right now.
It's very funny. If this didn't happen, Kayla, I was gonna have. Hinata has 5 hit points right now. So if he got hit again and actually died, I would.
There we go. Okay. So the world shifts around Hajime, and the program stops suppressing his memories. And everything suddenly starts to get really predictable and boring, and he feels this kind of emptiness inside of him, and he becomes Izuru.
Yes, bitch.
Hang on, I need to make him small.
What's he too big? Oh no, he's too big.
Also, I need to make him liftable. I need to scale him properly. Hang on.
Oh, cool, he's here.
He can't be smaller
He's
than
small.
me. There we go. That's about right. And then
Good.
I need to make him auto raise. All of his wonderful expressions.
How many are there? Like 4?
There's 4.
Oh.
4 official ones.
Oh, he can die.
Nah, that's impossible. But, so, Hajime is now Izuru. Let me make sure he's tall enough. There we go. So he becomes Izuru, and obviously Izuru is perfect. So, what are you going to do, Izuru?
Ifune is just bored with the entire situation. He doesn't understand why his shitty ass Hinata version was letting a bunch of kids beat on him. And he turns to Komaeda and Chiaki and says,
Does he break out of the chokehold?
yes, he does. He does break. I forgot that that's part of this thing. He breaks out of the chokehold and like pushes the kids aside, not caring about their reactions or what they're doing, and he would know what's happening. He can't really ask what's going on.
Oh, I mean, he should know, right?
He does, yeah. He's not going to ask. He's going to be like, he tells Nanami, why are you even bothering with this anymore? Isn't it, haven't you already lost?
Jeez. Yeah. Nanami says, I thought you were smart enough not to believe in foregone conclusions.
I don't want to interrupt, but Komaeda just, for lack of a better word, is incredibly horny now.
This is the true bad end.
Oh, God.
He watched the kids get thrown aside. He got pushed off by Izuru, and he's just cackling now and drooling, and he's just very into what's going on right now. And he's just laughing and saying, "I really did it. He's really back." And he gets a little.
He's a little closer.
No, he can't. It's not his turn. He's just kind of moving.
He's jumping around.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it really does block you from moving when it's not your turn.
Oh no, I'm just doing that.
Oh, okay. Izuru looks at Komaeda and like he's scum of the earth, which I'm sure only makes Komaeda happier. And he tells Komaeda to stay away from him. And that he's not even worth looking at anymore. At all. Ever. And he steps closer to Nanami. God, he's so big.
He needs to be a little smaller.
Just a little bit. It's very distracting. I don't know why.
That's about right.
What did you say to me?
I said I thought you were smart enough not to believe in foregone conclusions.
Okay. Izuru says, I mean, I don't see what the point is here anymore. Komaida remembers everything. I remember everything. And it's clear that we're just not going to be able to bring him back from wherever he is. He's just... There's no saving someone as worthless as him.
Oh my god, I just can't think of anything.
Oh, Rodrigo said.
Oops. Jockey looks really serious and then apparently stands up on it. But she says, I don't care. Do it again. Do it again and again and again, no matter what it takes, until you and Komaida and everyone else are all better.
What does better mean? Does that mean we're going to be trapped here forever? Are you willing to keep your best friends stuck in a false reality because it makes you feel happy, that you think you're making progress?
Monami's just kind of hiding behind Chiaki. It's really important that you all get better.
You remember everything now. You know how bad it was, but you also know how good it was. You know what it was like before the experiments and before everything else. Don't you think it's worth it to try and get back a place where you can connect to people again?
And go back to being nothing?
If you think being completely alone and unable to feel anything anymore makes you anything better than nothing, then by all means, stay the way you are.
Damn. Fucking Owen. This is very good.
This is so good. Like I'm just watching.
Izuru kind of closes his eyes and
And dies.
and dies. Izuru closes his eyes and nods to himself and says, you're right. Even in a reality where I can predict everything that's happening, I can at least be together with everyone. And I want that more than I want us to be stuck in a false reality. even if it means not being able to see you after all this is done.
Dwight is just inching closer to Izu.
I guess I'm going to end my turn, so we just keep talking at each other.
Komaida walks up to Izu and he reaches for him, and he's very used to seeing the back of Izu's head. He's rarely looking at him. He'll rarely, give him the time of day. So Komaida's just, oops, I don't know where he went. He disappeared.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Yeah.
Hey, where did he go?
I don't know.
Where did you put him?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, I see him. He didn't.
He was hiding like a trickster.
I don't know how he does. But he wants to stand next to Izu. He was listening to their conversation, but far in despair. That might have helped him a few minutes ago, but he's a little bit too far gone right now. So instead, he reaches for Izu and he says, now that you're back to lead us, to bring the others back to her side, I have to ask that you can we work together and convince the others to break free of all of this and save the Warriors of Hope and bring everything back to what it once was. You must be more bored here than even I am.
I think we can. I think if we work together, we can definitely save everyone and bring about a new hope and a new future for all of us that wouldn't have gotten a chance otherwise.
So I just confused, and he says, wait, you want to bring about a new hope? You don't want to bring despair to anyone? I don't understand.
Despair is even more predictable than hope.
Komaida's really confused. He's really, really, really confused. Says, you think despair is more boring than hope. I'm wanting to create a new hope that's stronger than any of the other hopes that we've ever felt before. And I've been begging for that for so long. And could it be that you finally want to do that? You finally want to create a new hope?
Izu turns to look at Komaida from the side and says, yes. I think I'm ready to do whatever it takes to create a new hope for all of us.
Komaida says, I'm glad you agree. I'm glad we're finally seeing eye to eye and you finally helped me to achieve that hope with how powerful your hope is. The mere thought has me shaking. I'm so excited. So we can finally kill Nanami and move on.
No, that's not what I meant by that.
Komaida says, hey, Warriors of Hope, aren't you excited? let's kill Nanami and save Izuru, and together we can destroy all of the rest of the demons.
Destroying the demons is not going to bring about hope. I don't know what bullshit you're trying to spin here. I don't know why they would even listen to you.
White is going to end his turn because he can't get past Izuru. But his goal is to currently fight Nanami.
Chiaki, noticing the proliferating warriors of hope, ask Alter Ego once again for a status report on these weird anomalies.
A lot more of them now.
Alter Ego is crying, and he says, the anomalies are spreading at an exponential rate. Memory suppression is dropping.
Can you run a diagnostic scan on the levels of despair with all the other members of the island?
Let's see. They begin processing, and they say, despair levels rising. Despair levels at 20%.
Always Kamida, isn't it?
Alter Ego looks at Chiaki with tears in their eyes, and they say, do you wish to reboot?
Within the mechanics of the game, what would that mean exactly?
That would mean that everything here would be wiped clean. It would be a complete system reboot. Everyone would go back to square one. This is a mission failed reboot.
Everything in Chiaki's code says that the answer should be yes, but for some reason, something inside of her that she can't quite explain causes her to say no. Continue this iteration. Oh, it's a big boy.
It's a big boy. I'm gonna have Izuru ask either Nanami or Alter Ego if they kill Komaida, what will happen? Will it stop all the anomalies?
So what's happening?
So, Izuru wants to know if we kill Komaida, will the anomaly stop?
And he's asking Alter Ego.
Yeah.
Let me think on that one.
If you want to kill me, all you have to do is ask. I'd do anything for you.
Killing you without a would be useless.
Alter Ego is looking at Izuru and not sure if they should answer because they're not Chiaki.
Chiaki says, it's fine to answer the question.
All right. Since the
yeah.
anomalies are being spread from Nagito's conscious, if Nagito is put offline, the spread will stop and the anomalies will disappear.
Ha! It's so funny how you want to save everyone and say that that's. But at the first sign of trouble, your first answer is to kill me. How fragile your hope must be.
Um, you pull a hook out.
Yeah.
I'm sort of not feeling super great. We'd be able to pick up this campaign another day.
We can, but we're basically at the end.
Man, I just really don't think I can stare at my computer screen much longer.
I mean, that's okay. We can end it here and then have it be like the decision and then the ending.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you're enjoying it, though.
Yeah, no, this is amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is really, really good. This is the most fun I've had in a.
Yeah.
I also think it's totally understandable that because it is pretty intense.
Big boys.
All right. So then, in that case, we'll just leave it here. What will the decision be?
Will it be this or will it be?
Will it be
This.
hope or despair?
Yeah. Find out next time.
Find out next time on this channel.